Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Adon, and welcome back to my channel. Please do me the favor of liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. I really want to give a quick thank you so much for all of you guys who already have subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. And those of you guys who have already commented, thank you so much too. If you guys could please go ahead and comment hashtag Team Adult Dreams. I would really appreciate it. Even if it's not just this video, but if you binge watch or you watch other videos, please comment that. I'm really trying to build up my algorithm and build up this excitement for this. So this is like a little revamp of this channel, a little bit. As you can see, my logo has recently changed. Pink, you know. Was actually just told that I do talk a little fast, so maybe slow it down a little bit. So I'm gonna try and slow down a little bit, but I'm just a fast talker. Also, I'm always running on caffeine now, so yeah. Okay. So today's YouTube channel that I want you to check out is Taco Minaj. She just uploaded a video not too long ago, and I was like cracking up. She went off about Webster's wigs. So yeah, Taco Minaj. I'm like living for her channel, so if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, subscribe also. Let's support the community. You know what I'm saying? So the song of the day that I'm obsessed with is "How Bad Do You Want Me" by Lady Gaga. Um, it's such a like. It reminds me, and I hadn't noticed this, but my friend actually messaged me and was like, "Hey, this song sounds like this song." It actually sounds a lot like Lita from WWE. It's called "When I Get You Alone." And like if you pay attention to like the little details of it, you're gonna agree. Check it out. It's like I'm like, wait, that's that. Like at first I didn't get it. I was like, it doesn't sound at all alike. But then once I started listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, it does. Pride is around the corner, and what a perfect time for me to kind of reimagine and reinvent and rethink about like and remember about what happened a couple years ago. This was 2023. Um, couple couple years ago. 2022, wait, 2023. Actually, me, Selena, and Marilyn were going to be a part of a group for Pride. We were supposed to march with them, and it was a leather themed um, event or whatever. And with that being said, like we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go. We all thought of like different leather ideas. I was like, no, they're gonna do black leather. I'm gonna be different. Adon wants to be different. Yay. So I was like, let me do um something different. So I was like, I'm gonna do brown. And then I was like, in a black bow and the black gloves, leather, and then like, well, pleather, or is that how you say it? And then like a tie that's like leather also, but also it'd be like, and then the boots, they were like chocolate brown. So I was like, I'm gonna be different. Like everyone's gonna be black or red, and I'm gonna be in brown, so I'm gonna stand out. Like the goal is always to stand out. Any time I'm in drag, like I want to look good, but I also want to like be my own person. I don't want to just blend in, and also I want to also bring my signature, which is like the bow, the little, whatever. So I was like, okay, so we're gonna do that. We start walking, and like Pride, if you've been here to Chicago Pride, it's crazy. Like it's just like, oh my God, like there's no room for anything. It's just packed. We're actually invited to a party that's like takes place in Boys Town. So I was like, okay, cool. So I got to the place and I get there, and the people who's throwing the party, um, actually, they're still drunk or hungover from the night before. They're tired. They didn't even open the door. I'm outside like, I'm here. But keep in mind, during this time, one of my friends gave me a ride there, and I was wearing my brown thigh high boots, and like these boots are new, so I had never worn them before. So I'm over here walking, and my feet are like, I'm like Bambi. Like I could barely walk. I'm just like, clink, clink, clink. People are staring. People are watching. They're like, oh my God, the parade begins, the vibes. And I was like, this feels so horrible. Because like my feet were literally dying. So I'm outside and I'm just like, I can't even walk. Um, so that was part of the experience. But I was just like, you know what? It's cool. It's cute. Whatever. So eventually they come out. I go inside. I'm like,
Yeah.
With the leather daddies, yeah.
I'm
What do you mean why? Why you serious, bitch?
I'm debating.
We have to do it for those that think that it's not just possible, but those that think that we're not welcome. You have to do it for those that think we're gonna be put away. This looks cute.
They get red for filth because they're wearing like flats or um like yeah, like gym shoes, like things like that, comfortable stuff. And I'm over here in my boots, like, but I'm like dying, But I brought an extra pair of boots that are a little bit more comfortable that I've worn before, but like they're still heels. And they're getting red fulfilled by the people. So imagine how upset Marilyn and Selena were because they're reading us, but they're not drag queens, so they don't know the pain and how long we're gonna be walking. And I was in my mind, I was just like, bruh, once I'm tired, I'm walking out like of the parade. Like I'm not gonna be walking the whole time, or I'm not gonna be on my feet the whole time. Like y'all got the wrong one because I'm not about to do that. Like I love the parade and everything, but like if I get tired, I'm stopping and I'm sitting down and like y'all ever see that Cardi B where she's like walking and she's like in a fashion show and she just is done and she walks off, like me right there. That's what my plan was. I'm like, I'm gonna pull that stunt. But like to be honest, it's not a good stunt because like it's so packed that like if you get out, you're lost in the crowd and like it's really bad. Um, so whatever. We end up going to the parade, and we find a group. We actually don't find a group. We find the group that we're supposed to be with, but like it's just a struggle because like I don't know, they were on motorcycles. I don't really remember too much. It was just like a very like crazy. I don't remember that part. Like for some reason, I just remember like that we were not a part of them for some reason, and then we were like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Because I don't know why we couldn't march with them. I don't know if we couldn't find them or what the case was. Um, then Marilyn ends up finding a group, which is ends up being like a lifesaver, one, and number two, a group that is means a lot. And so we end up finding the group, and it represents trans rights, and it represents so much. It's for trans rights. The organizer is trans, and it just became like, oh my god, where have we been for this? Like, we love them. We love this group, and we ended up being a part of their group. So honestly, it was all thanks to Marilyn's bold energy that she was like, I'm gonna make this happen, and she ended up like getting us like to be a part of that group, and we maintained a good relationship with them since. But honestly, like that's one thing I admire about people, like certain people. It's like just being bold and chasing your dream, like that to me was like, see, like, because honestly, I had given up already. I was like, I don't really, it's not my thing. I don't really care to be fighting for a spot. Like, and I think sometimes I give up right away when it comes to like certain things. Like, I give up. Like, I'm just like, if it's not for me, it's not for me, and I'm not gonna fight for it. But like Marilyn's energy for that, I was like, oh, cool. Like, sometimes you do have to fight a little bit. And I was always told this actually in the past by somebody else. It's like always fight for your like you're gonna have to fight a little bit harder. Like you cannot let people push you around or like just throw you around. And it's something that I struggle with because I'm more of like if it's for me, it's for me, and if it's not, it's not, and I'll move on and I'll move forward. And I will not keep it like I want to be like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? What if, I'm not persistent when it comes to that. I'm just like, okay, what's for me is for me, and what's not is not. And I think sometimes that attitude can come off as like, I don't care type of vibe. But it's not that I don't care. It's just like, I just want to feel like I, like it's for me, and I don't have to feel like I'm forcing it something. Which sometimes you do have to push for what you want. You have to chase your dreams. Um, so we end up getting on the we're on the cart and of the parade, and it's like, oh wow, like we're having a good time. During that time, and I was kind of upset because I was like, if I would have known, I would have worn something better, like something that represents me or represents my culture, represents pride. But I was wearing the leather outfit that I was like, this was supposed to be just part of the leather group, you know. So once we were there, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be negative. I'm gonna be appreciative. So then we're actually riding, and it's like a perfect day, and like the news people are there. They show our clip of us. Actually, I'm gonna play it.
The trans flag flying high there.
And that's important to note these days, too. So much violence against the trans community.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, hello, Queen.
Oh, yeah. This is Heels and Hard Hats.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. So Heels and Hard Hats contracting was built on the dream of equality for women in the trades by Jackie and Cindy Richter.
Okay, so right after that happens, it starts pouring, like raining, like makeup smeared, eyelashes off, just rain, rain, rain. Like we were like looking at each other, like, is this really happening? Like, luckily we had some video or whatever, and we had already like kind of done a few things, but we were like, wow, like this just happened. We are wet and our makeup smeared, like lipstick, everything, and we're trying to keep it together, but like we're like dancing. It was still lit though. It was so much fun. So today's message is like, sometimes you do have to fight for what you want. Sometimes you do have to like go chasing like your goals, because if you don't do it, no one else is gonna do it. Luckily for me, I happened to be at the right place at the right time, which is a lot of the things that happen to me. But sometimes it's good. Go chase your dream. Like go get it. Again, I'm a doll, and thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, hashtag Team Adult Dreams. Thank you.